Good afternoon. Happy Friday. A little late getting to you this week. I hope you've had a great week, had a busy Friday, so shooting the video a bit later. A lot to catch up on. First of all, the council meeting last night, we approved the first reading of the Plan 2040. So the comprehensive land use plan, the overall city plan, the one that our citizens committee has worked on for 18 months, recommended it to planning and zoning. They recommended it to us. We had a great discussion last night, had a number of citizens come and talk about it. The council was unanimous in our support of the plan. There may be a tweak or two to be made, but I think we feel very good about where it is. It lifts out 15 or 16 major priorities and then sort of picks the top 5 of those. Things like reworking fee structure for new development, looking at our overall zoning code. It's been many years since it's been looked at, so I think we'll go through and start immediately and start looking at all our different zoning codes and have more of a uniform plan. That'll take probably 2 years to get done. It talks about another one of those priorities is to leverage some of the things we have, the quality of life type things in the arts, and make sure that we're getting the best bang for our buck, so to speak, with our leveraging our arts up. And that's everything from music to dance to what goes on at Texas Tech to our museums, et cetera. So the plan's on the front of the city webpage. We also last night updated the Thoroughfare plan, which goes along with it. It's on the front, should be on the front of the city webpage also. They're both in draft form for now, but please look at those. We'll consider those for final reading at our last meeting this month, which is on Monday, the 17th of December. Earlier this week, Linda McMahon, who's the administrator of the Small Business Administration, visited Lubbock. She's on a tour visiting small businesses around the country in every SBA district. And Calvin Davis was kind enough to invite me to be part of that when she was here. And she toured Bahama Bucks. You may have seen some of the press around it. And it's a good news story. It's a success story. Local people, entrepreneurs started it early in his life. And SBA's been involved because of their loan programs that help entrepreneurs fund good ideas. And so it was great to have her in town this week and great to recognize a big part of our business community. Earlier today, Chairman Dennis Bonnet, who's the Speaker-elect of the Texas House, came to town, and some of us had a chance to spend some time with him. His message was, I think, right on point for the next legislative session, which is not that far away now. I guess it starts a month from tomorrow. But we talked a lot about what's good for West Texas. We talked a lot about what's good for Texas Tech, and he had a lot of positive comments about the vet school, which is important to all of us. It's something that we really need in West Texas. 2 more things quickly. The You Can Share food drive is wrapping up this weekend. It's the South Plains Food Bank in conjunction with United Supermarkets and certainly KCBD and many others that support that effort. The Boy Scouts, they'll be picking up food tomorrow morning. They've put a door hanger on last week. Leave your food out tomorrow morning for them. If you don't want to get out to 4th in Milwaukee, that's where this is this year. It's at the United at 4th in Milwaukee. But take time to give. The food that is collected during this food drive is significant to the efforts of the food bank as they serve our citizens and regional citizens who don't have food security. It's really important, and they do great work. Finally, like many of you, we lost Denise and I had a lot of thoughts around the passing of George H.W. Bush, our 41st president. And I hope you had a chance to watch some of the ceremonies and very solemn occasions this week to honor him. The press around it's been remarkable. I've not been able to watch much of the video, but I hope to watch it this weekend. But we just salute his great service and his, not only as our president and in Congress and at the CIA, but in World War II. And he's a great role model. And I think we all could take a lot from what I think it was a decent man and a very, very, he's just a great servant. When you think about the greatest generation, I think of people like President 41. I hope you have a great weekend. Stay warm. We appreciate your good ideas and your prayers. I'll talk to you next week.